Hi everyone, my name is CA Isha Verma, and in this video I'm going to share my interview experience with ICICI Bank and Axis Bank. All the banks that come in campus have the similar sort of questions that they ask. So I will be sharing my entire experience here. So my friends got shortlisted for ICICI Bank, but I got shortlisted for ICICI Home Finance. Now ICICI Bank offers you the position of credit manager or relationship manager, while ICICI Home Finance came up with this position of management trainee. Now what happens in management trainee? You work into 4 diverse fields throughout the year. 3 months in internal audit, 3 months in FP&A, 3 months into finance and accounts, and 3 months into securitization. And then according to your performance, you get placed after 1 year, you get placed at a senior position in one of the fields that you perform the best. So that was explained to me by HR or in their brochure, and the interview link came a day before to us, and the next day interview was scheduled at 12 p.m. There were 2 people, the 2 panelists sitting, and one was the HR, the other one was a senior manager or something. I don't know what the designation was, but definitely he was one of the seniors there. So HR asked me the first question, tell me about yourself, and then she asked me, why do you want to get into the banking role? So tell me about yourself is something that I've already prepared, so I shared everything that I had prepared. Now when she asked me, why do you want to get into the banking role and not the auditing, not the taxation, so I mentioned banking is a new field for me, and then I also gave a personal interest that I've seen my Mamaji working into the banking field for 17 years now, and he has been doing really great. He's one of the top management in one of the good banks, and that is why he has inspired me, and I want to follow his steps to get into the banking area. That is what I answered. You can also add a personal touch to your answer to make it very genuine, and it was actually a genuine reason. So you can also add a similar sort of personal touch. Why do you exactly want to get into the banking role? Do not say that you want a balanced, career balance, or you want come working hours, less working hours. Do not say all of these. Just add something which is genuine as well as which is inspiring, right? Something like that. Third question that she asked me, where do you see yourself after 5 years in the banking role? And fourth question that she asked me was ICICI Bank. Why ICICI Bank? Why ICICI Home Finance? So there I mentioned ICICI Bank is one of the largest banks of our country, and it is one of the oldest bank as well. You have to just read about the company as well. So whenever you go to answer an interview, be prepared about the company, do read about it, do show your curiosity, right? Everything that you have actually prepared yourself, right? So that is what I did. I actually read about ICICI Home Finance and why it is different from ICICI Bank, how it is different. So it is a subsidiary of ICICI Bank, and it is one of the biggest banks of our country as well as the oldest banks. And you can add some personal comments to it as well. Like I mentioned that my entire family has the accounts in ICICI Bank, so why not to get into ICICI Bank? Similarly, you can just give a personal touch to your answer. Then the other person, he started asking me questions related to technical questions, right? The first question that he asked me was, what is current ratio, what is debt to equity ratio, how the change in debt to equity ratio will affect your analysis or something. And then he asked me, you will be given the on the campus portal, you will be given a lot of things related to the job role. Do read it thoroughly, because there might be something that they can pick up and directly ask you, right? So wherever the job role is mentioned in your campus portal, the shortlistings, do read the job role one by one, and do read what the company does. Like it does something, then you read in detail what those debt structuring or structuring debt, what does that mean, what is something, like everything which is mentioned in your shortlisting, go through it, right? And after asking me the few ratios, he asked me something like what is contingent liability, and why is it shown in balance sheet or not, or something. And then he asked me a very good question that I did not answer, and this is one of the top-notch questions that can come to you and that can make you crack your interview. He asked me about section 185 of Companies Act. Now do read what section 185 of Company Act says, because it mentions that you can provide a loan to somebody and you cannot provide loan to directors, shareholders, something. So do read section 185 and 186 of Companies Act, because it is directly related to prohibition of whom the company cannot give loan to. Okay, so that answer I couldn't give, so I simply said that, sir, I couldn't recall. It's the section 185, but I think it could be something related to not giving loan to directors, because I remember somehow 185 mein, there was something related to not giving loan to directors, but not exactly what it was. So I just mentioned this much, and he smiled, and I knew that I will be able to crack the interview. The next day I got the offer, and even the HR called me specifically and said ki please accept the offer, but I wanted to try some more interviews, so I did not accept the offer, otherwise the portal will be blocked, right? So I did not accept the offer, and it was a good interview. I really enjoyed it. I actually loved the role that they were providing into banks, because banks may it's very difficult to get into the finance and accounts or internal audit or FP&A role, like something financial analysis role. Otherwise, most of the banks for CA fresher, they only give relationship manager or credit manager role. So yeah, that was it. I hope this helped you. So if you want another interview experience, maybe with Genpact or EXL or something, do let me know in the comments. Bye.